Welcome to the Rookies, everybody. This is a weekly actual play session of Jump Rangers, wherein myself, Buster the Destroyer, and Liz Ransdell sit down to be Kid Space Commandos together. What is Jump Rangers, you're asking? Jump Rangers is a tabletop role playing game in a storytelling universe about Kid Space Commandos trying to save humanity um, in their struggle to survive amongst the stars. It all started about 20 years from today when the motherships of the telepathic Tyrannosaurus Rexes of the Saurian Horde and their army of undersaurs darkened our skies and brushed our civilization aside. And the only way people could survive was by sneaking aboard those motherships because we didn't have any interstellar travel of our own and colonizing the Saurian Empire. And ever since then, while the grown-ups have been not ever since then, but while the grown-ups live that very ragtag sort of post-apocalyptic existence, there's a brave bunch of kids who have taken it upon themselves to start looking for a future for humanity, to find ways of retaking Earth and finding new planets to colonize, stealing alien technology, basically carving out a future while everybody else hangs on to the present. And we call these heroes Jump Rangers. We have two Jump Rangers with us here today. Buster, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, hi, my name's Buster the Destroyer. I stream here on Twitch, so I haven't been I've been a little more sparse lately because I've been doing. I basically got a second job at my current job, so I've been the audio engineer for a while, but now I'm picking up, bartending, serving, all that kind of stuff. So I've not been streaming as often, but I'm trying to get back in balance there. So hopefully that this week we'll kind of have some more streams, like one after this and all that. So. Come see me, come hang out with me, and if you need a face of Star Citizen, say something. We'll figure it out. I'll send you the link.
Perfect. Liz, what's going on in your life?
Not a whole lot. Just got finished with the conference. The Association of Writers and Writers Programs was Wednesday through Saturday of last week. So I showed up for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of that. Had some fun, made some connections. Procured some tools. So we're going to do some more writing and see what gets published this year.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, was it what did you see our mutual friends at the conference?
No.
Okay.
Actually, because WorldCon was also WonderCon. Sorry, WonderCon was also this weekend down in Anaheim.
I see.
And so I went and hung out with the with the snobby crew and the comic books guys. All went to Disney.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good for them.
Yep. Yeah, somebody got to have fun. I had fun. That's not true.
Good. Welcome home. Thank you for coming today. You're welcome. So, when last we left our intrepid heroes, Bam Bam and Ripper, you had just said goodbye to your protege, Jell, as she set out on her own to become the Jump Ranger she always knew she could be, leaving her behind at Hawk's Nest, which is the human base on Mars. The two of you, I have just forgotten the name of your ship. Do you remember offhand? I'm going to find it. I have it.
It was Godzilla.
That's right. It was Godzilla. You do remember. Okay, very good.
Godzilla.
So, you had just set out back across the stars towards planet Inferno. I'm assuming, right? With Griff.
I would love to know what Griff is thinking.
Well, you've got realistically about 2 weeks between when you leave Earth and when you arrive in planet Inferno. So if you want to have anything, if you want to plant any seeds in Griff's mind, if you want to have any conversations with him, if there's anything you want to establish,
we cover it in that time. Yeah.
Yes. So that I'm aware, do you know what you want from? Am I correct that you're going back to Planet Inferno? Let me ask you that first of all.
Like not right away. We were gonna go do his deal, weren't we?
Well, that's Planet Inferno.
With the armor.
That's back. Where
Oh.
We got to figure out a way to get back without getting seen, then?
Well, we just pretend that we're the same ship or a different ship. It's fine.
Which is pretend we're a different ship?
Yeah, nobody needs to know. It's fine. That or we switch ships. We like trade somebody. While we're in Earth sector, we find like a colony that's got a ship, like a different ship, and we trade.
Stealing Saurian
Like, look.
ships is not something most people get away with. So,
Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna get away with it.
but what I'm saying is like right now the only base that you know of in Earth is Hawk's Nest. So you would have two options. You could go to Hawk's Nest. They do not have a ship with a jump drive for you. They don't.
But they'll be very interested in the armor, so I better keep that away from them if I don't want it to go there.
That's true.
Yeah.
The only other option you would have if you wanted a different ship would be to steal it from Alien City, which is the spaceport built over present-day Japan. Which may or may not.
I mean, if we're trading, is it?
Well, this is what we could do. We could just take it back and then like do what we're gonna do with whatever, right? Like the armor and all that stuff. And then I mean we just like abandon that or something. And then we get something else and we figure something else out. Hop on something else out of there.
Why do you want to? If you're so, here's my question. Why do you want to lose the ship?
Well, I don't want them to be. I mean, I just blew up half of a city, man. Like, they're probably kind of wondering what ship that was.
They probably are, but it's important to note that these ships are mass produced. Like,
so there's not like a unique like code hole marker like we would do as humans.
They may.
Okay, they're just dumb.
Cool.
I can accept that.
They may have unique markers in telemetry, but disguising the ship is an option.
It's not hard.
Like,
okay, that's fine. We'll do that. They'll totally do that. We'll just keep it.
Okay.
It's ours now.
That may or may not even be something Griff knows how to do. Let me see. He doesn't have a lot of.
I'm sure if I needed to, we could stop in Hawk's Nest to find somebody that could help us do that.
Absolutely.
And we could have a session where we get some training in.
Oh, I see.
I actually, because I want her to like, because now that I've had loom technology, kind of want to start working toward Saurian technology because it makes sense.
Okay.
And this would be a perfect opportunity to learn like a part of that.
How do you feel about that, Liz? How do you feel about taking a session for some training before you head back?
I still have larceny on my list, so clearly I need training.
Well, I could teach you larceny, says Griff.
I mean, we're pretty good at it already.
What's
This is the second time we've committed grand larceny against aliens.
That's true.
Griff?
That's true, but it does help. It does help to have some formal training to know what the fundamentals actually are.
Of course. She's just having a conversation with him.
Yep.
She's like, hey, yeah, this is actually our second time.
All right, let me pull up some
extra grand. I would call this extra grand larceny. They're pretty big ships we stole.
They are.
I know. I feel like we've already been clearly doing the job.
Have we stolen any others lately? That I'm
well, we stole the one we stole from the loom.
Yeah, we stole the big one from the loom, and then the colony kept that.
And then we stole another one off the bug planet.
Temporarily, though, right?
Right, because we had to upgrade to the one from the loom.
Oh, so no, you have stolen 3 ships. The one that you flew off with the little kids. Oh, Girl Wonder's back. Hi there.
We started
Thank you
by stealing a ship.
That's true. And that was the ship that you flew off of the surface of Lumina. So you had...
Stealing ships is clearly our thing.
Yeah, we're really good at it. By the time we're adults, there's going to be such a huge fleet of ships.
We'll have a whole armada.
We're going to be like the greatest ship steal. We're going to become the greatest ship. So yeah, train her about larceny, Griff. Come on. Get to it. Chop, buddy.
Griff, with what I've stolen for you, you already owe me.
Yeah, and a suit of armor. Look at that. Like I said, extra grand larcenies.
You're amazing at stealing shit stuff.
All right.
Grande, if you will.
Okay. So here's how.
I just want to be able to roll on it.
Here's how here's how what we call training acquisition works in Jump Rangers. It's very much Venti clan larceny, says Girl Wonder. It's the opposite of acquiring a virtue. Okay, so you find a teacher,
Yeah.
and that teacher is going to assign you. You're going to need 3 different teachers because you want different perspectives, but that teacher is going to assign you a task that you have to perform in order to and you need 3 you need to and you can take your time, but you have to succeed in 3 different actions. There's no penalty for failure, you just need to find another teacher. It just takes longer. So it's not quite like proving yourself like a what you call it is. But the trade-off is you have to make time for it, right? Whereas when you're gaining virtues, you can just keep adding them to your
Right.
character in the middle of gameplay. So
Right.
so yes, you need 3 professors of crime. The first of which for you, Ripper, will be Griff. So you two are still at Hawk's Nest. Hawk's Nest is exactly what you would expect a secret underground layer to look like on Mars. It is much like on Planet Link. You must pay past 3 trials. Always 3 trials. We like simple rules in Jump Rangers. We like
Yeah.
These riddles 3, got it.
Yep. So it's in a cave system, and there's a big set of blast doors in case the Saurians ever find it. Once you fly through the cave system, you've settled into the hangar bay, and the big blast doors close behind you. The whole place is like silly with red dust, just as you would imagine. And the people here are really used to having Jump Rangers around. This is a place where Jump Rangers come all the time because Jump Rangers are coming and going from Earth all the time. Usually, to get to Hawk's Nest, you will go find a safe house somewhere in the ruins on Earth, and you will get picked up, much like you do at the safe houses on other planets. There's transports that will go to it from Earth and run scouting runs and everything. You guys came on your own, so that was a little bit of a surprise. Everyone's very interested in the ship.
And I'm like, hey, what's up? I got the top down now.
They're very excited to have Dell's help. There's a lot of things that they need help from a ranger with, and certainly they're enthusiastic about that. So you're very well received. But
yeah.
But if you're going to be staying a little while, you've been told by one of the guards that Bridget Northwind, who is the commanding officer, she's a commander. She's not a governor, right? She calls herself a commander, which the only other commander you've met is Sudro Paxis. Typically, people with military ranks have some kind of connection to Admiral Paxis.
Right.
So that's something that you're aware of.
But she's there, is what you're saying. Like, we're aware that she's the person
here,
around.
she's in charge, and she's already said, what she sent someone to say, when you have a moment, please visit the commander's office.
We should probably get that over with.
Yeah. I need to learn some Saurian technologies too.
Yep. Yeah. Well, the Saurian technologies aren't going to be so hard for you to find. You're going to have scouts.
No. We're in a prime spot for me to learn at Earth.
That's
area.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's exactly
so
right.
Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, let's go see the old commander there. I'm sure Top Brass needs to talk to us about some stuff.
So it's a lot like Paxis Space on Link. There's lots of corridors with lots of mesh steel flooring. There's lots of conduits above. The whole thing is very patched together. All the doors are noisy, except when you get closer to the surface, and they can't be.
Right.
There aren't a lot of Saurian patrols on Mars, so you don't see a lot of dragons overhead. They come, they patrol the system, and they patrol
but
Mars.
They're not. Yeah.
Earth is where they have their focus. If the humans are staying off of Earth, then the Saurians have no real need to explore the system. They're here for water, and they're here for minerals that they can be found on Earth. Once the water's gone, it might not be worth their time to stay. But there is a lot of water to take. As you noticed, they are taking quite a bit, but they're not even close to finished yet. So that's kind of the lay of the land. Much like a lot of the other bases you've been, there's a command center that governs the whole sort of facility, and it's overlooking the main hangar bay so that the people that work here can oversee all the activities. There's this big transparent steel wall with lots of struts in the way that obscure your vision. There's holographic displays of what's happening. There's a holographic display of Mars and a holographic display of Earth. There's technicians buzzing to and fro. I don't think we've ever talked about it, but actually, most of the people in this universe are brown skinned because it's a melting pot, and people haven't
Yeah.
had the luxury of like continental divides for quite some time. So people are much
Pretty
more
mixed.
than they ever were on Earth, and there's not there's problems, there's strife, there's cultural issues, and this and that. But most of these colonies are full of people who have been living together, whose families have been living together now for several hundred years. The only real exceptions are people who traveled with jump rangers from place to place, mostly.
Yeah.
So if a jump ranger brings somebody, you're not going to argue. You know what I mean? And ultimately, as a result, the real problems that people have typically are on how things should be run and who's doing what, as opposed to
who has what.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So it's a pretty busy place. It's a pretty efficient place. There's constantly Pegasus space fighters going to and fro, being refueled and sent back out to patrol Earth. They actually have a very good intelligence gathering organization here on Mars. It's one of the cleanest that you've seen.
I definitely eye a few of those Pegasus fighters.
Have we seen the Pegasus on stream? Have I? I don't think.
I think we've talked about it off stream, but
Well,
yeah, we haven't shown it on stream.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to put up a link to the coffee page because it's the first thing you see. It's designed by Federico Esteval, and it's pretty hot. The Pegasus is fast, well armed, very dangerous, very light on its feet. I'm a sucker for A-wings, is what it is.
Yeah.
I love light fighters. Oddly enough, not my go-to in Star Citizen, but I love light fighters. And that's dang it, I screwed up. Give me 1 sec. I have two computers going, and sometimes it messes with my brain. I'm not good at that.
Brains.
Yep. Here we go. So when Federico and I started working on Jump Rangers, Federico's the art director. I told him, I said, one of the big things for me is going to be just the balance between the Pegasus and the Dragon space fighter. I need the Pegasus and the Dragon to be awesome. And boy, the cool thing was he took both of these ships in directions I did not see them going. Basically, the Dragon space fighter is a transforming space fighter with these awesome dragon wings that fold in and collapse into a battering ram. It's got a tail that we designed a weapon for. It's exactly what would happen if Batman had been into dragons.
Nice.
There
you go.
And I didn't foresee that.
Dragon Man.
Yep. And the Pegasus is. We had this long conversation about, like, he brought all these designs to me. And the Pegasus had this very snub snout, this very front, like this very vertical angle, kind of like the 400i from Star Citizen. Yeah. And I was like, why are we doing this? And he's like, why did you name it a Pegasus if you don't want it to be a horse? And I was like, you're correct.
You got it, buddy.
I didn't. And so
got it.
The whole design scheme for the sort of the military of the people of Earth has been like basically take Greek myth and make it Starcraft, basically, has been the whole idea. And it's been fantastic. Federico has blown the dimensions out of this world visually in ways that I did not see coming. And at the same time, it feels so obvious when you see it that I'm really proud of it. Anyway, enjoy the Pegasus, Girl Wonder. So yeah, they're cool to watch. They're super cool to watch. And then off to the side, there is a door with a backlit panel overhead that says Commander's Office. Exactly what you would expect. A digital readout. And the attaché, the aide that's leading the two of you through this extremely busy center, walks you right up and the doors part ways. Bridget Northwind is a red-haired, brown-skinned woman with fierce eyes. Her code name is Hawk. She used to be a scout at Pax's base. So she was never a jump ranger. She was always military, and she has that focus. She has that discipline. As soon as you walk into the room, you feel the scrutiny of her. Not necessarily cruel in any respect, but focused. Please, Rangers, thank you for joining me. Sit down. Do you sit or do you
I sit. I just sit. gonna hold my tongue for a moment. Out of respect.
Very impressive work with that Gila monster. We haven't seen one of those in our hangar ever.
Well, it's what we do here at our thing.
You make it sound so easy. I'm sure it's more complicated than that.
Yeah, it's super complicated, and there were a lot of more moving parts and pieces.
Well, that's
what I expect. We're here, and we may have taken out a considerable amount of a city.
A whole city.
Yeah, not one of ours. Ours is fine. One of the dinosaur guys, you know.
Where did this happen?
Somewhere.
The complexities that you're referring to are exactly why I asked you to come to my office.
Yeehaw. All right.
I don't know if you're aware of the initiatives underway on Planet Battleground, but humanity has begun the construction of our first mothership.
Sweet! I wonder if we'll be able to steal it sometime. Sorry, I wouldn't steal it. We were having a talk about this today. We were trying to count our tally at this point.
I'm glad to hear about your enthusiasm.
Yeah, do you need me to steal some more ships?
Actually, I'm hoping to make use of the one you've already stolen.
You need to deconstruct it.
That's right. We are reverse engineering jump drives. And while they do have one drive to work with
they need another.
At Fort Paxis, they absolutely would accelerate our plans if you can deliver your ship to Admiral Paxis at Planet Battleground.
Where is that? Exactly on the map. Is it there?
That's a very good question. I would need to have one of my aides show you. To be honest with you, I'm not as versed in star charts myself as I should be, but we can get you the answer to that question. I'd be happy to do it.
Okay, so back to brass tacks here. So you need our jump drive.
We do, badly. And I want to be absolutely clear about what a mothership would mean for the colonies. Being able to
It means everybody would have a mom.
Well, metaphorically speaking, I don't know how the Admiral would feel about that, but yes, that's what it means. It means that anytime a colony is in danger, we can get relief and support to that colony just in the short term. Short term. Immediately. In the long term, this is...
It's a base.
It's the first step towards prying ourselves free of the Saurian horde and establishing our own presence in the galaxy. It's the first step towards winning the war to retake Earth.
Yeah, they never give presents to anybody. We give presents to people all the time.
You get a confused, but let's call it uncertain. You get an uncertain glance from.
Do you need me to steal? Okay, look, I have to go back to where we stole first ship with a jump drive. Okay, do you need another jump drive? Would you like to?
Well, certainly, if that's on the table, yes. You.
Yeah, we're the best.
Ripper.
This is going on my freaking. Yeah, Ripper. This is going on our resumes. Professional ship stealing when we're adults.
If you need our jump drive, how are we to get to our next place?
Yeah, that's the other
Because
problem.
we're not ending here. We're on our way somewhere.
Well,
Well, we have to.
I would ask you to deliver the jump drive to Planet Battleground and to Fort Paxis.
Well, yeah,
that's what
but
I'm asking.
can we make a stop on the way and do a thing?
I think
We won't lose the ship, I promise. I only steal ships, I don't lose them. And Ripper does.
Well, I mean, if we're on
redistribution, bam, bam. That's correct.
If we are on Planet Battleground, we should be able to steal another ship.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Clearly, this is what we do. However, we still need to get our stuff.
There is a spaceport on Planet Battleground. You can find a mothership to jump if you can't steal a ship.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're hauling cargo at the moment that we do need to get somewhere.
Yeah, we'll drop it, and then we'll go to Battleground. Then we'll steal a new ship.
You're hauling cargo?
No, it's just our stuff. Elbow Ripper.
What cargo would a jump ranger possibly be hauling?
You'd have to talk to the adult that's with us about that, because it is not ours. The ship is ours.
Yeah, we're just kids.
Because the ship is what we took. We took the ship. And so we needed to get our friend here, and we did.
Yeah.
Jell is now a jump ranger, but we do need to get the adult back to where he needs to be, because I don't want to be stuck with him forever.
And we can't leave him unsupervised.
Bridget leans across
he's just a
her
grown
desk
up.
and looks at the two of you.
Don't question us.
Are you in trouble?
No, God, no.
No, goodness. In fact, we're in a really good place right now. But I don't trust that grown up all that much. We need to get him where we promised we'd get him.
Yeah, we
made a promise. We got to keep our word. He came with us to Earth. We got to get him where he needs to go.
Let's return to the subject of the cargo.
It's his cargo. That's what he asked us to help him with.
You could inspect it if you wanted.
I think I'd better.
It's like just stuff. I don't know what it is. I totally didn't wear it at one point. It's fine, Admiral. What do you say?
What's that?
I mean, Commander.
So Commander Hawk presses an intercom button on the desk and says, "Quartermaster, I'm gonna need some technical in the hangar bay."
Technical what?
As soon as possible.
We'll meet him there.
The biggest ship in the hangar bay, and you can't miss it. I brought it here. It has my name on it.
We'll meet him there. We gotta get bam bam.
It's called Godzilla. Don't disrespect it.
No, but we gotta get to Godzilla first.
Don't look at it wrong, Larry. I hear you.
If anything we want to hang on to, we need to move it. So we gotta get back to the ship.
Where else go?
So the two of you kind of tear out of Commander Northwind's office in a hurry. Okay, we'll see you there. Bye. You just run off. Very insuspicious. So you
don't worry. You should totally inspect it, Admiral.
So the okay.
If Griff's smart, he's already hidden the shit. Come on, what's he good for?
Yeah, but we're gonna keep Griff on his toes.
He had to know that an inspection was a possibility. We look like we're above board, so let's.
As we're running away, we're like telling her, we're like, "Hey, don't tell him we said anything. Tell him it's standard procedure. Don't say anything."
So
I want to know.
All right. So the two of you are going to do your best to beat the commander.
Yeah, and be like, Griff.
So let's have body checks from the both of you. Tell me what you have.
I was gonna say, I kind of want to slip a couple thoughts into Griff's head, make sure he's doing his job. Anyway, but yes, body check.
Okay. All right. Um, let's see here. So, what is your body? Both of you. What do you have for body here? 4 dice. 3 dice for Liz.
I have 5.
Okay, 5 dice. Who wants to roll first? And are you, Liz? Are you focusing on Griff first, or are you focusing on running first?
Griff.
Okay,
I'm focusing on Griff
we'll
first.
deal with Griff first then. So
Communication.
Pull out your spirit dice, Buster.
Okay.
What do you have to get through this base and the maze of corridors and elevators and things that you need to get through before the people who actually know where they're going?
Well,
My hoverboard.
I have a bat I can trick people with. That shocks people I haven't used yet. But no, I have. Let's pull up my sheet here.
Liz, if you succeed in this action, I will give you, if this works, I will give you the first of your 3 larceny trainings. If this works, I'm just gonna, because this is clearly larceny. Like, you just accidentally turned yourself into smugglers.
Well, I did it. I tipped him off on purpose because it was like kind of one of those things where it's like, I mean, if anybody should have it, it should be the military. To be honest, we don't know what the Griff's people is, but maybe Griff's worth his weight, and maybe Griff can put shit away.
Okay.
Here's my 1.
Look, it just has to be enough. Because there's other stuff on the ship.
Yeah.
It'll bond him to us.
It
It's
literally was
technique.
already, it was a cargo ship to begin with, right? So
yeah, that's fine.
Whatever's on there is on there.
I don't know. We never talked about whether or not the cargo bay had been unloaded or not. So we will have a die roll for that after we figure out what's happening here.
Please let there be cargo. I want to steal more stuff.
Yeah, it would be. Man, I'd be so mad if we just stole an empty ship.
Oh man, I wouldn't even be mad about that.
Irritated.
I wouldn't be mad either way. I'd be happy either way. But man, it'd be super sweet if we had a bunch of cargo too, like a bunch of good cargo.
Even some, not even all.
Okay.
Yeah, even just a little bit.
Okay, so we're gonna start with these here rolls.
Okay.
Buster, what do you have to bring to your
I'm basically just running, right? Like this
you're
is just
running,
speed.
but you're also trying to cut off as many corners as you can. You're trying to get there.
Right. So piloting.
No.
Training, of course.
Yep.
Strategy.
Nope.
No. Let's see. I have assertive.
This is assertive. You're being very assertive.
The whole thing was very assertive. Focused.
Yes, you're very focused.
Cool.
It's cool if it works.
It is cool.
Relentless.
Nope.
Yeah.
That would be the next roll.
This is not righteous.
Nope.
This is intuitive. It takes some intuition to get around quickly.
Yes. Granted.
And I think this could apply toward me trying for cunning, and I think that would be my final roll for cunning.
Okay, great. Let's do it. Okay. Crime is cool, damn. Girl Wonders definitely. If you guys aren't following the chat, you should. Girl Wonder is slinging bangers here.
Slinging bangers. Slinging bangers.
All right, Buster. You have a target of 5. You have 5 dice.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna need to see some victories because these people
do
know their business.
Well, I've got out of 5 dice. I think I have to get below 5, right? That's what you're saying?
5 and under for your target number.
Oh, yeah. So I got 2, 4, 3, 3, 6. So I got 4 out of 5 of my die.
That is exactly how many you needed to beat the quartermaster. So you start running. You start running down.
And I have cutting now.
Yep, Liz, you do have cunning now. Congratulations. So Ripper is taking her time. She's not so much focused on that. Ripper is trying to get Griff on the job here. So Ripper, before we have this conversation, because we are now sort of getting into the ship via, you know what I mean, through Ripper and we have to decide what's in the cargo bay. So are we going low or high on an 8-sided die? On a scale of 1 to 8, we're going to see how much cargo is there. Low or high is the most cargo. You tell me.
Oh, so it's like calling tails or
yep.
Heads.
Low or high? Heads?
I'm good. Heads. I keep feeling high.
Okay, heads.
Mhm.
Okay, we're both in agreement. Okay, as long as
You
we
got a
both like
4.
that.
So the ship is half full.
How
Oh, that's
full?
not bad.
Hey,
That's
No,
not bad.
full as
Hey,
anything.
4 is safe.
you
4
do,
is safe. That's
you
good.
do actually have cargo. You have not taken the time to find out exactly what
Yeah.
cargo you have, but
But we don't have to because it's the grown-ups cargo.
Yeah.
okay,
That's his cargo that he
Plausible deniability.
okay,
Plausible.
But Griff's got to hide that fucking arm.
okay. What's
Yeah.
your spirit? Your spirit is 6.
6.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I believe this is a target of 11. It's the same die it's the same die roll we keep making. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll your 6 dice. Tell me if there's any 8s.
It's a target of 11. Let's see.
So 7, 8. So you get 4 automatic victories on this roll.
2, 2, 4, 3, 4, 6.
Woo!
Okay.
Holy
Very-
crap! I think that's actually the best straight
That's a
up
good roll.
not
That's
having
solid.
to reroll anything that I've ever had. Okay.
You
That's-
make very
that's
easy
solid.
contact with Griff. And what do you tell Griff?
Inspector's coming. Hide the armor. They're looking for cargo. Let them see cargo.
Okay.
Yeah,
We've got it.
short
Let
and
them see
sweet.
cargo.
There you go.
Yeah. No armor. Let them see the cargo. Find a home for the armor. Quick.
All right.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. All
I
right.
mean, it's more
So,
than that, but
let's see. 1, 2.
Camouflage it.
What is this? Conniving, bad. 3. So that's 3, 4. Actually, we're really good here. 5.
This is one I actually wanted to see work, but I would have
6.
loved also to see what happened if
2
we
dice, target of
failed.
6, 1 and a 5, and a 4. Griff got 3 victories on that roll. Not bad for Griff. Not bad for Griff. So,
yeah, he
Not
needs
as good
to.
as
He
us.
needs
You
to
notice
do.
that?
He needs to make his own bacon once in a while. You know what I mean?
So,
Make his own sausage once in a while is what I meant to say.
Hi, Gambit.
oh, what a good girl. She got a haircut. Hi, baby.
Beautiful.
Yes. Oh,
Pretty
say hi,
puppies.
Gambits.
Oh, hey, BB.
Good girl, Gambit. So, bam, bam. You get back to the ship. And there is a so undersource tend to crawl. So there's kind of
The crawl path. We lose him? Tinny? I don't hear him either. Uh-oh.
there
I
we
think Gambit
go.
pulled
There,
his.
yeah,
There you go.
Gambit pulled
Something
his
got
cord.
unplugged.
there we go.
Yep. Okay, so because it's surrounded,
There's doors that open up on the sides. Or no, that's not how it works. That's right. It opens up on the bottom and all the cargo gets pulled up. We talked
Right.
about that last time. That's right. That's what happens. And you two got pulled up with a bunch of cargo. That's right. I remember now. Okay.
Yeah.
I had designed this and I forgot that I had designed it.
well,
So
it's been a minute.
So it has been a minute. So so you go up through the crawl space. You go up basically one of the. It doesn't really have landing gear, but it does have a. It would have for the pilots like a jump place where you can jump into the reverse gravity well and sort of get sucked up into the ship. So you run up and you jump up there, and you find Griff in the process of bolting a panel back in place. It's
See, he's
It's-
good for something.
it's not going to look if it's depending on how careful they are with their inspection, they might notice that parts have been removed. They might or might not. You see what I'm saying? Like it could look like it had been tampered with. So, but it is serviceable for the time being. There is in fact a bunch of cargo in the rear cargo bay, all piled up around the gangplank and the walk. None of it has been organized, so it's all just kind of jostling around back there. It's all crates that have shifted, and it's not. It wasn't locked down before you left.
Right.
So it's a dangerous mess back there, which is not your problem.
But it
Yeah.
does look legit as a stolen ship.
It absolutely does look legit as a stolen ship. So
Maybe the panel will look like it just got dented and messed with, and we put it back there.
maybe.
Go dance a few more panels, everybody.
You two behave. The girls are strifing.
Fighting.
Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to do before the quartermaster arrives?
Just make it look more haphazard.
Okay.
Dent a few more panels so that one doesn't look out of place.
Oh, I see. Good.
Oh, okay. The boxes tumbled everywhere, officer. We just tried to fix what we could.
Go ahead and tell me. So this is going to be a mind check.
Also, you've got your roll.
I got my cunning now.
You've got your cunning.
That's true.
I just need to take a moment to thank you. You can now use cunning.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, we're going to be terrifying. All right.
So you're going to go ahead and muss up some of these other panels so that this thing doesn't look particularly unique. It's a mind check because you're trying to make it look like something else.
I got 5 mind.
What do you have? You have 5? You said?
I got 5 mind. It's my spirit that's the weakest.
What do you have?
Unfortunately.
What do you have to? So you have cunning. Go ahead and put cunning on your character sheet.
Yeah, of course.
Congratulations.
All right, have it. Thanks.
And this is cunning. So
this is intuitive. I feel like this is a little intuitive. This is a pretty
yes, that's 2.
The right thing to it's intuition to make everything look like, but not quite alike. Assertive.
No. No. I don't. It's not assertive.
Cool.
No. You did this isn't cool.
It's not inspiring. It's not relentless. Maybe I don't know. Focus, assertive. Yeah, I got all through those. Definitely cunning.
Focus for sure.
And then training, of course.
Yep.
Strategy. This is a bit strategic. It's strategic screwing things up.
It is strategy. I'll give you 5. 5 target.
And that's really it.
Yep.
Yeah. Sabotage is still strategy.
Do you have improvise? Remember that, right? Do you have improvise?
No, she does.
That's right. I keep thinking you're Psychor, but you're not. You're a regular.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, my roll. It's 81115.
Wow. Okay.
Let me re-roll those ones.
So you have 3 victories plus whatever's coming.
Okay, a 6, a 3, and a 3 for those re-rolls.
Fantastic. All right. That's
5. Crazy.
That's 5 victories. That's solid. That's rock solid.
If you're gonna get an 8, you might as well get 3 1s to accompany it.
Now I don't know that I've ever had to come up with a quartermaster of Hawk's Nest. So I'm going to go ahead and say,
is it a quartermaster? Yeah, because it's quartering. Yeah.
So the quartermaster is like one of the closest in any given. We haven't necessarily had this conversation. Quartermasters are almost the number 2 of any particular base's governor or commanding officer, because
makes sense.
Handling the logistics of a human colony is everything for that colony's survival.
Yeah.
So the quartermaster is the person who decides what comes and goes. Anytime jump rangers need resources, it's the quartermaster who decides we can afford to do this.
Yeah, logistics and ops. Yeah.
Yep. So quartermasters are a really big deal. This particular quartermaster is a gender-neutral person by the name of Jones McDaly. Okay. And Jones McDaly is a former jump ranger.
Sweet.
Regular.
So they will give us a good review.
And a regular, since we're both regulars. So.
Am I a regular? I'm a combat.
You are, as I recall.
Oh, I'm a regular.
You're a fight ranger.
I'm a combat ranger. Yeah, I'm a fight ranger.
Yeah, I'm a regular.
Yep.
I certainly fight with my mouth a lot.
I think you're the best fight ranger we've had in game so far. I don't think.
I barely fought. I have barely fought.
Well, you are very, very good at making the first punch count, Bam Bam.
Even if it's with my mouth.
And when you do fight, you go right for the
Jugular.
Yep. Bam Bam does not fight fair. Bam Bam does not
You
fight
know,
fair. What's
when you're this big and everything's
don't get
this
to
giant, you gotta.
You don't get to steal Gila monsters.
That's
There's no
true.
such thing as fair in space, kiddies.
That's true. All right.
All right.
So Jones McDaly steps out from one of the corners of the one of the corridors that leads into the hangar bay, pretty much just as you do, Ripper, and immediately.
Cool. I'm taking my time. I'm fine.
Yep.
We can't both be running. You're just Bam Bam's just excitable.
Very easygoing looking person, very like all smiles, immediately notices you, very attentive, very clear-eyed and ready to go. They notice you immediately, they give a wave. Hi there, Ranger. What's this about a cargo inspection? What's
well, I don't know if you've heard, but my partner and I stole a cargo
I'm off
ship.
to the side somewhere. Yeah, it's me.
And it had some cargo in it. So we have cargo.
And we just want to make sure it's not volatile. Thank you.
And there's an adult with us, and so he wanted the cargo, but I mean, he's not a former ranger. I'm just saying.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There might be something there y'all can use, and I think y'all should have
he's okay
right
with
of refusal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
he will be.
Go ahead and make a heart roll, Ripper, to see if you can sell the authenticity.
All right.
Wait, are you trying for a new thing yet?
I'm training for larceny, and empathic is my next thing. This is an empathy kind of thing. I'm already heartless and.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, empathic.
I just want to check you before you made a roll because I wasn't.
At least that's what I had written in my list. I tend to write them down so I don't forget them later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I've got 2, 3, 2, 7. So it had to be under 4. Did it have to be under 4 because I have 4 dice, or is it just anything that's not an 8? I can never tell when it's just the heart roll.
2, 3, 2, 7. Did we talk through your? We didn't talk through your target on this one.
Okay.
Nope. What did you have to bring to this roll?
Well, I'm lying my ass off.
Yes.
So, let's see. I've got my basic training.
Yep.
Farseeing, because there's some stuff happening.
Yep.
Smart, untamed, psychic.
Yep.
Not so much traversal. Stealth.
No.
Okay, fine. Improv.
Yes.
Clever.
Yes.
Quick-witted.
Yes.
Heartless.
Yes.
Authority.
Okay. All right. So you have so you had a target of 7. You got 5 victories plus 3. Okay. That's convincing. So okay. Okay, says McDaly. Let's just take a look at this, shall we? And follows you up into the ship. Everything up here looks fairly nominal. Things are relatively scratched up. We're just going to run a little search for Jones McDaly. No, nothing that they would need to. So everything looks in order. And as soon as the cargo bay doors open and McDaly sees what's happening in the cargo bay, it's oh my gosh, like what a mess! How dangerous is this? And then stepping into the cargo bay, carefully negotiating the reverse in polarity so that because the top of the cargo bay is the actual gravity well. McDaly drops a scanner over their eye. These are almost all highly unstable radioactive experimental substances.
Can we use them?
I mean, probably.
Okay. Do you want any of them?
Yeah.
Because the grown-up's just going to take them. I'm not going to use
What?
them.
This is not theirs. This is my. What do you? Says Griff. What do you?
Griff, we can share. We can share. We have to give up a whole ship. We can share. Don't take all of it. Our boy's got to make a living. He needs some of it.
What kind of business is your boy in?
I have no idea.
What's?
He won't tell us. But he's a grown-up, and we try to help grown-ups where we can.
I'd like to ask this. This is when Bridget makes her way into the cockpit, having overheard just the last few bits of conversation. Bridget Northwind says, "I would like to ask your grown-up some questions."
Oh, Griff's gonna be feeling it hard now. Yep.
Yep.
He's gonna need us to get him out of this, quite frankly.
Security to hangar bay.
It would be so sad if Griff got arrested and we just got to take off without him and never had to find our own way, but also never had to deal with him again. I'm just saying.
That's how you larcen the larcener.
All right.
Yeah.
So on his way back, Griff leans over to you, Ripper, and says, "You want to learn larceny? There's two things you need to do. Get me out of this and get my cargo back." What's that?
I got you. Bam, bam. We got something to do.
Wait. So did his armor get taken?
No, just the cargo.
Nope, they've confiscated the cargo bay, which is full of experimental and highly unstable substances, and they have also confiscated Griff for interrogation because Bridget would like to know what line of work Griff is in, and Griff and and Ripper was like, "We have no idea. We're helping a grown-up."
Yeah, I heard that part. I just was like making sure I got straight on what got taken away.
So moments later, you have a team of 2 security guards putting Griff in manacles and leading him off to the brig for interrogation.
Hey, wait, whoa. He has a right to an attorney, and I happen to have taken the bar last week. I found it on Earth. I found a copy of it, and I passed it.
Northwind gives the guards the wave, and they haul Griff off towards the brig.
I don't know that he needed the manacles. Like,
yeah, it's a little excessive, guys.
It's
just a bunch of volatile chemicals. It's not like it's,
And I don't even know if he knew that that's what
a
they were
guy.
going to be. We stole a ship, right? Like,
yeah,
all
we
he did
stole
was
a
say,
ship.
"Hey, man, can I have the cargo?" But hey,
yeah, y'all, this is too much, officer.
Yeah. I mean, he is our grown-up. I feel so responsible for him. I mean, I can't tell him what to do.
I'm just kind of following behind Griffin, the people taking to the bridge. Like, I mean, keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
I'll go with him if you want.
Gotta make sure nothing happens to him.
Or maybe we should go the other way. Maybe you should go with him, and I should stay with the people doing stuff to ships. What should we do? Oh, we lost titties.
Test.
There he is. There
you go.
Bridget Northwind, I thought you were talking over me. Bridget Northwind says, "You two, my office."
What?
Okay.
Fucking.
Big guys, bam, bam, big guys.
Good work.
Okay.
Big Daly says, "Yes, Commander." The 2 doors close again. Sit down.
I was laughing.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, Admiral?
Commander.
What do the Jump Rangers know about the space rats?
Honestly, they probably don't taste good.
I've heard some stories, but
what stories?
Wait, are they a gang? Have they been a gang this whole time?
There is a smuggling operation taking place on any number
Right.
of Saurian motherships.
Just a bunch of places.
And it's galaxy-wide, and they have
Mhm.
been supplying colonies across the galaxy with illegal materials of every description. Things.
What makes them illegal?
Oh, yeah, like
It
stuff we
depends on the
can use,
governor.
stuff we can't use.
The governor says what's illegal and what doesn't.
Oh, so illegal for us.
Illegal for whoever is receiving them. There's been
Illegal me, not thee. That's what I'm hearing.
smuggled weapons, smuggled substances.
But isn't that stuff good to have?
Each governor decides
where it needs to go,
and what the people of
Okay.
our colony have access to. The street
So we're
rats
afraid
have
of
been
like colonies shooting each other? Is that what this is?
colonies killing themselves. We're worried about addiction to drugs and illegal substances. We're worried
We don't
Oh.
do that stuff.
illegal experimentation,
Yeah.
dangerous
Ew.
experimentation happening in certain colonies. There's
Ew.
sometimes people do things that aren't in the best interests of the public, and sometimes they need very dangerous materials to do those things.
Ew.
The street rats have been supplying through individuals hauling small amounts of cargo on motherships. Rumor has it that the street rats have a secret base somewhere in the galaxy that we haven't been able to find.
Wait,
We could find it for you.
We can find it. Let him go. Let him go.
Do you think?
We'll go figure it out.
Wait. Are you telling us that our grown-up is a smuggler?
You did just.
Is our grown-up? Okay.
I have.
All right.
I
No,
intend to find out.
But what if we find out for you and you release him back to us? Because we've been wondering what he was up to. Also, we were gonna go find out.
We'll steal
what
one
if
of their
we
ships?
still find out, and we can still drop off the ship and make it part of the run, but we can take a message to whoever you want us to take a message to, along with the ship, and say, "Hey, this is a thing we're doing. We need transportation. We need to keep following this guy where he's going." I mean, we're up for it. We've stolen from the Loom. We've stolen from the Saurians. We've stolen from the Loom multiple times.
Yeah, we can steal
do
from
this.
humans like
we can
so
be sneaky.
easy.
We can be sneaky with humans.
All
We
right.
could follow
we can
him.
steal all things.
That'd be the coolest job we've done yet.
Also, are we allowed to steal the children so that we can take them and make them jump rangers? Because that's probably not a good situation they're in if they're smugglers.
Oh, if they're smugglers?
They probably make the best jump rangers if they're stealing stuff from dinosaurs all the time. Oh my god! Ripper! We've got a whole recruitment enterprise here.
Gambit's gotten tall.
Yeah, she has.
She's
Did you give me that?
I saw her up on the counter and I'm like, oh.
Look, Commander. We could be double agents. We can be the cheese.
I don't think this is double. I think this is just being an agent, Bam Bam.
No, because we'll pretend we're one of them. We'll become one of them too.
That's the part
double
where
agent.
No. That's just being an agent. Double agent means you're actually working for the other side too.
I need a roll here. I need a roll to find out just how on board with you. So this is Liz's show. Now, let me ask you, Liz, are you... I don't necessarily want to put ideas in your head, but this seems like the opportune moment to ask for the cargo back too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at least enough of it to make a good show.
I'm trying to back her up. I'm trying to be like,
I think if we don't ask for all of it, but we ask for enough to make a good showing, hey, they hung on to some for testing.
You're trying to prove that you're a good thief. You're trying to prove that you're a good thief. So I say, don't leave any behind.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. And also, basically we're stealing it back to steal it back again. We're going to double steal. We're going to triple steal this stuff.
True. Okay. At the end of the day, where would you like it to go? If I get it all back, where would you like? Do you want us to leave it on Planet Battleground with the authorities, with the ship? Like, where would you like us to leave it? If you give it back to us, so we can do this what is it?
Blow it up in a dinosaur city?
Covert operation. then where would you want us to take it?
Yeah.
So what
Because
you're
I don't
telling
want
me
it.
is, what you're telling me is,
Yes.
if I let you go with this cargo and with this person, you're going to show up on Planet Battleground with a jump drive, with a boatload of experimental materials,
Yeah.
and with a ship full of refugees. That's what you're telling me.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, we've saved refugees
they
before.
want a
We got a whole
refuge-
colony off the Pug Planet.
Ranger,
That's up to them.
Ranger. Well, that's fair. Obviously,
This is not the
you
first time
shouldn't-
we have done something like this.
obviously, if you're going to take children, you should take their parents too. I think that goes
Well,
without
Yeah.
saying.
Like we'll do that.
I'm going to need
mean-
more than a maybe. I'm going to need to know exactly what I'm signing up for here.
You're signing
if
up
we
for a
find
great
them-
time.
We're not going to leave anybody behind. We won't
What
even
about the
leave
ship?
Griff.
What about the cargo? Can you tell me that
Where-
that's going to Planet Battleground?
It will
Yes,
go to
of
Planet
course.
Battleground.
Like we
100%.
want stuff to be made. We want
We're jump
stuff.
rangers. This is what
Now,
we
see,
do.
We're
what?
not playing games.
We're
We're talking about Fort Paxis on Planet Battleground.
Commander,
Okay.
if we get all of it to you, we get to name the first ship that has jump drive. How about
Oh, that would be the coolest. Can we
It's-
name the first ship?
It's called
We
the
get to name
Cavalry.
We're the cavalry. It's already named after us. We're fine with that. It's fine. It's fine.
Kind of true.
It's the
Or there
USS
better be
Cavalry.
one named after each of us within the next 20 years. Or I'm coming for your ass. Pardon me in my French.
All right, let's see the
You
roll.
won't be a
Let's see
jump
the
ranger
roll.
anymore. I don't know if we can do that after we're grown-ups.
Let's see.
No,
let's
we're
see-
going to be grown-ups.
Let's see the roll. Now, is this a combined action roll, or are you both rolling separate?
Oh, let's do it together.
We have so many. You know, we're going to
I
end up
feel
with
like
so
we
many
were like
wins.
really together because you were talking and I was like,
And you've
yeah,
got cunning.
yeah.
Okay. So
I was like in the background going, yeah, this.
take your heart dice,
All right.
subtract 1.
Okay.
What's that? Is it
3.
3?
You're gonna be fine.
All right. Talk to me.
We got all the other stuff though.
Yep. Talk to me about your virtues and training.
All right. Let's see. And this pertains to just convincing her that we can take it, or this
We
counts.
can do all the above.
This counts because we got to convince her we can take it. So my far seeing and my traversal actually come in here,
I'm
as
not
well
kidding.
as my.
This is not traversal. I'm sorry. It's not.
We have to get it there. We have to make sure
Right.
that we
So
can actually get
traversal's
it
like
there.
on foot.
Traversal will be when you start actually
Okay,
plotting
fine.
astrogation courses. Come on.
That's
Fine.
fair.
Smart.
Yes.
Definitely claiming untamed on this one because boy, are we just doing the batshit
Yeah.
stuff now.
You are.
Improv because
Yep.
what choice did I have? Brave. This is a brave move.
It is a brave move.
This is big brave.
Clever because if this plan works,
I'm not going to
was
give you clever
mindful.
on this one. This is no. This is neither
Fine, but you
clever
at
nor
least
mindful.
need to give me. All right, you at least need to give me mindful
I
and
don't.
heartless on this one.
Heartless.
Come on.
Heartless. You got this is far from mindful. You have heartless.
You just hate to give me mindful because I do
No.
things so impulsively.
That's right.
It's
Quick-witted.
Yes.
that's
Ooh. Authority.
Yes.
We
All
definitely
right,
want to speak with authority in this moment for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then did we get my basic and my basic?
Okay. So you have a target
So.
of 9. What are you bringing to this roll, Buster?
Oh, I'm bringing it all. Let me pull it out.
I'm so excited that Buster gets to use cunning right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, cunning, of course. Assertive, maybe. I was kind of assertively
Yeah.
saying.
Yep. That's assertive. Yep.
Focused.
Nope.
No, yeah, I didn't think so. Cool. This would be super cool.
Yes.
This would be the coolest thing in the world.
Basically, the
relentless.
only.
Yeah, I think relentless is fair because that was
Yes.
like a very like
Yes.
inspiring. It would be inspiring, but that act itself would be inspiring, not this moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Righteous.
Hardly.
Hardly. Intuitive. Nah.
Nope.
Training. Basic.
Yeah.
Strategy.
This is not a good example of
Combat. I'm very combative when I speak. I think I deserve
All right. We're at 15, which is
At least
which
for
is strong. This is a
piloting and loom. Nah. So yeah, here we go. Do I need to roll to add?
Nope.
I'm
nope.
just adding my
Yep.
stuff.
Yep.
Yes, that's
So
right.
you have a target of 7. You have 8
3 dice.
8 automatic victories and 3 dice.
You can do it. You could do it.
If you botch
5,
this,
1, 1.
what?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Did I re-roll those ones?
Oh my gosh.
Titty's like, I'm so sick of your crap. You too.
Oh, wait a second.
You too.
Wait a second. Hold on. We have a contender.
I re-rolled
here.
the ones for a 4 and a 1.
Okay. 4 and a.
Have you a
Keep
contender?
rolling your ones. Keep rolling your ones.
Oh, I didn't. All right. 6.
6.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. That was the last one.
So how many total victories did you get on your rolls?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Plus.
Oh yeah, I doubled my rolls.
Yep.
Plus the 8.
Plus the 8.
No.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. 6. Okay, so that's 14.
14.
Let's see here. I actually have a shot at this. Let's see.
Yeah, she's a contender, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oop.
8. Target of 8, 7 plus 1. A lot of dice. No. Nope, not a chance. All right.
Did we win? Did we win today?
What do you need?
We're gonna have to think about that for just a second.
Yeah, can we
Do you
take
mind?
like
This
20?
is moving a little bit faster than like all of this is happening so quickly. You know, some decisions are being made. I just need to talk to Bam Bam and make sure that we don't miss anything because I want to make sure that we do get everything where it needs to go in the end and everyone where they need to go in the end. So there might be some things.
Bam Bam, you're gonna need your Saurian training. Liz?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have
I need
larceny.
that.
Put larceny on your character sheet. What's you just
Command roll.
I am like the most evil in the most Oh, talk about great characters. Oh my goodness.
We need to
Commander,
start
I definitely need to get learned up on some.
We need to start talking about
Saurians.
birthdays, by the way. We need to start because both of you are going to get older pretty soon.
Yeah, I was thinking she's like basically about to. I said that a couple sessions ago that like she's probably starting to get into be an 11-year-old.
Okay.
Because she's 10. We start the game with her at 10, so she's not
Let's
gonna
say
be
your
younger.
Let's say your birthday happens while you're here. We'll deal with that in a second. First, we're going to deal with
Oh
the Saurian
gosh.
training. You'll have your birthday because
Oh,
Jel's
no.
here. Jel's here. It's good.
Oh yeah. Link it back up with Jill.
So okay. Saurian training. Okay. All right.
Technology. Well, yeah, just stuff. Whatever is useful.
Do you want Saurian tech training or just Saurian training?
What would be the difference? Like Saurian's like cultural.
Saurian
like
training.
more like
It's
more general.
It is more general, so it would be more broadly applicable. Saurian training in the Saurian Horde would mean anything Saurian pertinent.
Okay. Whereas technology means I'll be able to like be more specific to that.
Yep. Now you can get Saurian tech later. Like if you're gonna train it.
Yeah, of course.
And Saurian Horde does apply to Saurian tech. Like it would naturally,
right.
Understanding how the Saurian, like you do need to know that stuff.
Like I'd have a general knowledge of the tech. I just wouldn't have a very detailed knowledge of the tech, which is Saurian training.
Yep.
You know, down the line when we take the jump drive in is when I could probably do Saurian tech. So for now we'll do Saurian overall. We'll do general.
Okay. I've got a job for you.
Okay.
Teach you something about the Saurian Horde.
What?
Well, as you probably know, I understand that you flew that spacecraft, Starcraft.
Yes, you did.
Here.
That Godzilla! It has a name, Commander.
It's Godzilla. I understand.
I told you all not to even. I told Larry not to look at it wrong.
Are both of you pilots?
Just me.
Just you?
Nope.
Well, as you probably know, we run regular scouting operations to and from Earth
Okay.
in order to monitor Saurian activity.
Yeah.
And we're about due for another flyby past Alien City to categorize the mothership presence, identify the motherships that are docked there, document the fighter patrols, and see exactly what's going on. I'd be honored if you'd lead one of my patrols for me.
Okay.
What?
What do I get to fly?
Well, here for patrols, we fly the Pegasus.
Yes. I will take 15 of them right now. I will show those whippersnappers how it's done in a ship I have probably never touched before.
Do you want to do this session, or do you want to wait for next session for the Pegasus?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're good. However it works with everything going on. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's fine.
Almost 5 o'clock. I think this is probably a good place to end it, because oftentimes building.
Oh yeah, we've been at it for a minute.
It can take a minute to build a new skill. So we've just topped Liz off. So we can start the next session with you leading a Saurian sortie, leading a sortie of fighters against the Saurian horde to get scouting data.
Gotta figure out what we can get. Gotta figure out what we can get out of the quartermaster.
That's true.
Yeah, that gives us time to think about it over next week. But in the meantime, too, maybe we could see what Griff has to say now that he's been
given we should visit Griff before we go.
Griff is very impressed with your larceny skills. Griff does not, of course, know that you're planning on double crossing anybody. He's basically in the position of I don't know how you did it. I don't know. I don't want to know how you did it.
You don't.
No, you really don't.
It was pretty ugly. We had to take showers because of the blood.
Yeah, it was.
We beat up a lot of dudes. Okay,
big ones,
full-grown dudes that are at least this high.
So, in our next session, we'll be dealing with Bam Bam's acquisition of Saurian horde as a training. Your first thing will be to fly a scouting mission against, and maybe we just do 3 missions. Maybe that's how we do this. Maybe we just do 3 missions up against the Saurian horde.
Maybe I use the current ship to blow up a good portion of Saurian stuff before I leave.
Well,
no, I don't know.
That's something to talk with the commander about before you do it, for sure.
Because I'm literally going to be the human with the most experience directly with the jump drive. I just realized it's just going to be
you already are. There's the only other rangers. There's 3 rangers right now who have that level of experience. The 2 who delivered the jump drive to Admiral Paxis and you, and that's it. That's it.
That's pretty sweet.
You don't know what.
And we're going to bring 2. I'm going to try to bring 2 back this time. At once.
Well, it'll be very impressive if you pull it off. It'll be very impressive if you pull it off. But your next stop will be Alien City. We'll deal with that next session, and then maybe we can find some missions for the both of you to do up against the Saurian horde in Alien City, and that'll teach you what you need to know about the Saurians. So,
all right.
In the meantime,
I'd like to poke around a little.
We'll see everybody next time on Kids Steal Stuff from Aliens.
You steal a lot. Spend a lot of time stealing stuff.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you both for joining me. I'm glad we got back on track. I'm glad the ridiculous meter has started making its
man, it went to 11. These go to 11, man. Yeah.
We'll do Bam Bam's birthday next session.
Good Lord.
We'll do the it'll be nice.
I know. It'll be funny for her. She'll deal with it.
Alrighty. So, thank you very much for playing Thank you to everybody who's been watching this game. I appreciate the fact that Girl Wonder showed up. That's really nice.
Yeah.
It's delightful. It's delightful to have people watching. So thank you to everybody who checked in. Thank you very much for playing, you guys. It's always a pleasure to have you. And we'll see you next week for the rookies. Don't be a stranger, Ranger.